Okay, today with John and Helen on Plus TV Africa is the show. Very quickly, let's welcome the real estate professionals. Dr. Okoro is not with us this week, but his partner, Chinedu Mbakwe, is already seated. Can we get on with it?
Yeah. So, welcome to Global Real Estate and Housing Solutions with Okoro and Associates. The primary objective of this program is focused on bringing the developers of real estate, the buying public, and the financial institutions on a real estate transaction table. So that properly deals with,
So the properties.
Yeah, properties will be dealt with, and all the deals will be closed and financial mortgage support services offered.
I like that one.
So now, let us ask our experts. We hear from you, sir, that Okoro is selling property. Let me put it that way, at the popular Tejosho market. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Okay, well, thank you for the question. Well, Tejosho market is an old market with a huge tradition behind it. So it's been there for ages. So I think what happened recently was when Lagos State government got some developers and they went into a contract. And they built a newly modern market, which I think is quite about 7-8 years ago now. So the market has been operating since that time.
Yeah.
So when they were building it, they got other financial institutions to provide a fund for the building. So after the construction, traders and business people started buying up the properties, which they're currently enjoying now. So we also came in representing the bank in this case, to help provide a mortgage for people, property owners and commercial property buyers to take advantage of that mortgage to own their properties. And we discovered that it's important that we get the business community to key in into this wonderful package from the bank. And that has been so helpful for them, because what it means now, it means they can also channel some other percentage of their fund to their real business, while the bank provide the other percentage that will help them own their properties.
So you're saying that we still have huge opportunities at the Tejosho market?
Quite huge opportunity.
Because I want you to be intentional about that.
Yes, right, yes.
Okay. Great.
There's a video running now. I thought we will need to take it back so you get the whole picture and the information from there. Emma is not in the studio, but he has some information for us there. So we will take that back and get the whole gist. But meanwhile, now a lot of people don't understand mortgage stuff. They're talking about maybe interest rate will be too much and all of it. Tejosho is so close to my heart because that's where a lot of Nigerians can benefit from. So tell us more. How accessible is this? You say you've used the word useful and all of that. What's been your experience since this started? How many people are keen into it?
Thank you so much. When we came in with the mortgage program, we had meetings with the unions, the executives of the unions, and the moment we told them about the mortgage, they were hugely interested in it. So, and we've been providing that since inception. So it's about 2-3 years now, and it's been so beneficial to them. It's been so helpful. We've sold over 400 units of shops just because we have that mortgage. So it's been so helpful. So once any business person once, they usually have value for their money.
Yeah.
So they will think of, why don't I invest the other part of my money in my real business, so that why the bank support me with the other one. And the interest rate we discussed with them is quite low. It's quite low, so it helped them a whole lot.
That's good news. Yeah. That's real good news.
Yeah, sure.
Now, just so that it doesn't appear as if we're talking only about Tejosho.
Yeah.
Aside from the commercial properties in the Tejosho, now do you have other residential properties your company, that's Okoro and Associates, are offering to the public for sale? I'm interested.
Well, yeah, sure. We have a whole lot of residential properties. That we are offering for sales now. We have, there's one we mentioned last week around Freedom Way.
Okay.
Yeah, so that unit is quite good for any early buyers. The property is almost
so I could still be an early buyer now.
Yeah, sure. And you know the benefit of being an early buyer, you're going to get a good bargain for it. You're going to get a good price for it. So this is the best time for you to come in and buy the properties. Now we have that one there. We'll have also another property.
Sorry, let's stick on the Freedom Way. Now,
Okay.
what categories? What kind of what size properties are they like?
We have 2-bedroom apartments.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have 3-bedroom
Okay.
apartments, and these are units. We have about 30 units there. These are units that once you come in, and the environment and the ambience is wonderful.
I've been there. It's
Yeah,
a very nice
yeah,
environment.
sure.
It's very,
Sure.
very nice.
We saw some pictures rolling a while ago, and I said it was a package that we needed to listen to and see. Ujulorowa. It's if the director is ready with it, can we have it? Then we'll come back to have more conversation with Mr. Mbakwe.
All right.
My name is Dr. Maxine Innocent Okoro. I'm the principal partner of MI Okoro and Associates, Estate Surveyors and Valuers. We've been in this real estate consulting and estate agency for the past 33 years. Our firm been involved in various real estate developments, including even Aspanda, Traffic Complex, and a lot of other estates in Victoria Island, the Koyi, Lekki, and environment. We essentially market properties that we are sure that have good title, good location, and structurally very, very sound. We have gone to various estates. Presently, we are marketing Todosho for Zenith Bank, PLC. We're the sole agency representing Zenith Bank in the sale of Todosho that was developed financed by Zenith Bank. Also in Lekki Phase 1, we've just finished inspecting about 30 units of combination of 2 bedrooms, luxury 2 bedrooms, and 1-bedroom flats in Lekki Phase 1, just off Freedom Way.
My name is Chukudum Mwaneke. I'm the CEO of Parkway Homes. And right here, you're sitting in one of our projects. It's called Ashton 2. And this is a collection of 17 units of 4-bedroom terraces designed for community living. All these properties, from the very scratch of it, we use the very best materials. We have the very best qualified engineers, both structural engineers and designers. The whole place was, we piled down over 10 meters into the ground before we put this on here. We're going to have, it's going to be centrally managed and serviced. We're going to have power, water, central security. We're going to have a play area for children. We're going to have a gym and a water treatment plant. And right here, the unique selling point for this is when you look at so many other communal developments around, the whole place feels choked. But if you look around us, you see that there's ample space here. There's enough space for parking, and there's enough space for people to interact with each other without really getting into their faces.
This is a beautiful place. I wish you happy buying, and please don't lose this opportunity because it does not come every time. Like I said, this is not off-plan transaction. You can see the buildings, all the building materials to finish this thing is on ground. You can see vehicles unloading building materials. You can see the sand, you can see all materials packed to finish this thing. Like I said, between now and January, February, this place will be ready for immediate occupation.
That's really interesting, you know. I mean, this is like taking us on a tour already. I hope we'll get another chance when it's, you know, nearing completion for us to see. But you see one thing, what really matters to someone like me now. We've talked about financing for the Tejo shows and all of that, right? Do we have financing? Could you tell us a bit more? Because I know that Doctor himself touched on it.
That's what we're actually looking at today.
And tell us a bit more about the financing for residential properties.
All right, thank you. It's important that we understand that mortgage is that support that can help the real estate grow. So, and we've discussed with the whole of financial institutions for them to come in and take advantage of this huge industry. And they are providing this opportunity, this support. And now we have with Polaris Bank, who is coming in to finance, provide mortgage for most of these residential properties. So once any buyer wants to make any commitment, all he needs to do is just to make available his 20%.
Yeah.
The other 80% will come in and the bank will come in and provide it, which is a huge support for the real estate.
And a huge relief too. After the 20% you own, you move in.
Yeah, you move in.
Oh, okay.
Once you make your 20% and the property is ready, you're free to move in.
And then you just work with the bank.
You work with the bank, they structure how you pay. It can stretch for up to 10 years. Based on, because they must have profiled you, your salary.
Yeah, when you said 10 years, I looked at my age.
Yes.
Okay.
It's interesting.
You know, the thing about property ownership and owning your own home is so key to us because this is a family-based program.
Yeah.
And we hear stories every day of the trauma families go through with landlords, you know, and they take home really on a monthly basis for a lot of Nigerians. It's not enough for you to save to be able to buy your home. You're also consulting, you know, you're a consulting firm. For example, some civil servant is listening to this conversation today. Okoro and Associates have been on this for so long. Give us a brief, you know, on how well you have helped Nigerians, you know, to kick this challenge that is so heavy.
Yeah, just like the doctor mentioned, we've been in this property business for over 30-something years. So, and we've been providing this consultancy aspect of it, where we'll give professional advice to homeowners. Now, when you talk about civil servants and those that are working, what we try to do is we usually take this, our consultancy and our professional services to the companies, so that once we engage them and tell them the benefits of providing this mortgage for their workers, so that when someone is working and he remembers that the company that is working is also looking out for his residential aspect of providing home for him. So that gives that job satisfaction for anybody that is working. So we have been providing that through the companies that these workers are working. And through that, it's been working out very well for us and for them too.
I'm happy to hear it's been working out very well. But you see, I think there's still a segment of the market that is not properly taken care of in most cases. Now you're talking about people who are employed. You know, there are some people who you cannot really fit into any jackets. You know, but they also want to own their homes. You know, these are individuals who are like, you know, self-employed, doing their own things. Do you have any packages that will help them?
That is why what we are doing now is something that we are bringing in both the financial institutions, the developers, and also the government. This is the area where government needs to come in and provide a mortgage for ordinary Nigerians, because it's not everybody that is working in a corporate institution. There are other people that are self-employed. There are other people that are trying to survive. So how do you take care of their needs as regards to their homes and all that? So I think it's important that government comes in here through the federal mortgage institutions. They can come in and provide support for these people, because they're also Nigerians and they deserve to have a comfortable place to call a home. So we want governments to come in and work with us and work with other financial institutions and developers, so that they can be able to provide this support to Nigerians to own their homes.
All right, we're being given signals that your time is almost up. Well spent, I believe. But the final word from you, you know, anybody wants to reach out to you, as we go along on the show every week, we'll be able to put something together to say, this is where to find Okoro and Associates. But since you're here, how does anyone reach out to you? Telephone numbers, address, and all of that?
Yes, our corporate office is at 35 Ademola Street. It's on the screen off Awolowo Way. Ikoyi, and our website is also on the screen. You can reach out through our website or telephone numbers. Call us. We'll be happy to work with you to provide that support that you need, because it's important that homes and properties is something that has to do with emotion. So we're here to make sure that offer the professional services so that you get the right home, or if it's commercial properties, you get the right one that will give you good return on investment.
And the way you've even put it, I mean, you look so relaxed. It's not as if this task is such a huge.
If you've gone through house hustle, when he says, you know, comfortable and real, you know, I mean, you're like,
and that's Emma Okoro for you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, a good way to end the year will be to own your own home and your own property, don't you think? So talk to Emma Okoro and Associates right now. We talked about moving to action before.
Yes.
So don't only just hear, move to action.
To
Okay? All right, John. Pharaoh is waiting. Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Sit. We'll there.
Right. So
we're moving to Pharaoh.
We'll move on to Pharaoh.
Yeah. And our guest. and that's next on the show. Pharaoh's segment is lifestyle and well-being. And Pharaoh always shakes the table. We don't know where she's going to today. So stay right there.
Don't go anywhere.